Hi, my name is Charlie McGrath. I'm the founder of WideAwakeNews.com, as well as a host on the Rinse Radio Network. We've seen the results of what government looks like when it caters to the too big to fail. We're living these results right now. We are entering into the crisis of reality right now, where nobody is going to have any doubt in their mind that we are in depression, that we're in utter financial collapse. We've seen what happens when government acts of, by, and for special interest. We were told that if we didn't raise the debt ceiling, we'd have a downgrade, and here it is, irregardless if we raise the debt ceiling or not. It wasn't enough. Now we have the S&P putting out statements saying that our form of government is broken. And I want to agree with them on that. It is broken. But it isn't the fact that we have 535 members of Congress that is causing the problem that S&P has. The fact is, our government has been completely and utterly corrupt. And since 2001, we've been governing by fear and by crisis. We've abandoned free market principles in order to save them. Our very own President Bush's words back in 2008. And this is the result of it. We have a market that is in utter chaos, a market that will bring us collapse so that it can have more bailout and more safety net and more power and more control. S&P, everybody's putting all this weight behind their downgrading the United States debt. Well, the fact of the matter is S&P, as far as I'm concerned, is in bed with Wall Street. S&P is acting in the interest of Wall Street. S&P is the same firm that graded AAA, all this garbage Wall Street created in 2008, that led to the bailouts of up to 2011 and has led to the massive debt load that we've taken on in the last 3.5 years. But it doesn't stop in the United States. Germany, France, they're on the verge of being downgraded as well if they sign on to the bailout for Italy. We can look over and see what's happening in London right now. London, who mirrors the United States as far as their standard of living. The people in the streets in London are not there because they're hooligans. They're not there because they just want to go out and burn the city of London down. These people have been affected by a damaged, destroyed economy that was brought to them by their central banksters. Now, we saw a routing today on the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ and the S&P, but I truly believe it's nothing compared to what's coming. I think we're going to be gripped with fear, and if the Asian markets that are plummeting right now 4 to 7% are any indicator of what tomorrow morning looks like, my guess is we're going to have the Federal Reserve stepping up to make some kind of announcement even before their scheduled meeting tomorrow to come up with some kind of solution, some kind of throw money at it, throw liquidity at the problem solution. The only thing that can be guaranteed is that you will be asked to shoulder the burden for this failure as well. It's truly time for the silent majority, the people of this country that know in their gut that this isn't right. They know that the reason we're at where we're at today is because of placating to special interest. Washington is broke, but the form of government isn't. A representative republic is not the problem. The problem is the representative republic that we have has been co-opted and is controlled by special interests. We cannot let them do this again. We cannot let them throw us into one more crisis that will lead to more loss of liberty and indentured servitude for the people of not only this country, but the world. Stories are attached. That's all I got.